Saban Video proudly presents Funky Fables.
Everywhere he's working, and everywhere he goes,
the rotten sheriff on his toes.
some say he's a hero, some say the hero. Others say he's cool, others say he's cool.
And everybody says he's no one's fool.
Whoa, Robin Hood. Whoa, whoa, Robin Hood. Whoa, together with his merry men fighting for good. Whoa, Robin Hood. Whoa, whoa, Robin Hood. Together with his merry men fighting for good. He's robbing from the rich guy, robbing from the rich guy, giving to the poor. Together with his merry men, he's fighting for good. He's shooting bow and arrow, shooting bow and arrow. He's the very best they say. Together with his merry men, he's fighting for good. This little round hero called Robin Hood.
Long ago in jolly old England, when life was simple and hardly anyone had cable television, there was a nice neighborhood with big wooded lots called Sherwood Forest, where, frankly, the people's idea of entertainment was a little scary.
Okay, Cyrano, now hold it over your head and don't move.
From the shadows steps a young archer. He's taking aim. He's stealing William Tell's gig. And he's a very good shot. Lucky thing, too, or this would have been a really short cartoon. Yes, as you probably guessed, he's the leader of the merry men and the best archer in the forest.
All right.
Robin Hood. Of course, Robin's well known not only back in the hood, get it? But also in downtown Nottingham, where he spends a lot of time running from the local sheriff.
Come back here, you Robin Hood. Drop that gun and give yourself up. Hey! Notice we're not going anywhere? Takes me this way. Now, what was that shortcut? Right at the Chinese laundry, past Shakespeare's comic book store, left at Lancelot's Sporting Goods. This way, men. We've got it trapped. Oh! Now what's no way out? Here I come, Robin. I knew I should have taken that left at Albuquerque. I've got you now, Robin Hood. Your skill in archery won't help you this time, so throw down your arrows and throw down that cat, too. Okay. Stop laughing when I'm laughing, horsey.
So Robin Hood heads back into Sherwood Forest with the loot, having outfoxed the sheriff once more. Now, the producer wants me to make sure I tell you that Robin Hood's not a real thief. He just gets this stuff from crooked merchants and then gives it back to the poor. Oh, sure. At least he's not spending the money on clothes. That's obvious.
Out of my way, you large person!
Why should I have to go back? Well, I'm the one who's halfway across.
Because I'm Robin Hood, and this is the rollicking adventures of me. And anyway, I have a bunch of cash to redistribute, so step aside, or I'll air condition your shirt with my trusty bow and arrow.
That's the most cowardly thing I've ever heard of.
Say what?
Any coward with a bow and arrow can defeat another man when all he's got is a stick.
Oh? There, now we both have sticks, but I'm still gonna knock you off this log, you lump of lard, wearing a stupid hat.
What did you say? Go? Where'd you go?
I'm still here. Give up yet? That's not fair, you furball. Come back out here and fight like a man. My friend.
Way to go, little buddy. Take that.
And so the ridiculous ridiculous battle continued, using up valuable airtime until the animator finally figured out an excellent way to stop it.
That was a good fight.
Yes, even though I was winning, you moved pretty fast for a big guy.
Why, thank you, Robin Hood. Call me Little Tom.
Nice knowing you, John.
But by some coincidence, the Merry Men came along and saved the diving duo, thereby inventing bungee jumping.
Just like on TV, huh? Robin, you've got to cut this out. Well, someday we're going to miss and you'll have a pancake for a head.
And so Little John joined up with the Merry Men to brush with death, evidently providing some kind of macho male bonding thing.
Hey!
Here's to, whatever.
Now, let's get to work, people, and dish out all this loot to the poor.
Okay.
Of course, not everyone is so enthusiastic about Robin's profession. There's our friend the sheriff, for instance.
Oh, Horsey, I'm going to patch you up as good as new. Then I'm going to get me some new henchmen. There. Then I'm going to catch that rotten little thief, Robin Hood, and I'm going to string him up by his little green tights. Ah!
Well, before you could say tea and crumpets, the annual archery contest had rolled around, and people came to Sir Yasgur's farm from near and far. Everyone was excited about the rumor that Robin might put in an appearance. Everyone, including the sheriff.
Our first contestant is Sir Percy Popolo.
I wonder if that rascal Robin Hood is here yet.
Come on, Sir Elroy!
The great archer, Sir Elroy, had come for the thrill of competition. And for the $50 the sheriff offered him to disgrace Robin Hood.
Oh, man, I remember when I used to shoot like that. Of course, I still could if it wasn't for this dog chick elbow.
Still no sign of Robin Hood, Sheriff, but we've got every hot dog stand here staked out.
Well, I can hardly blame him for being afraid of me.
Oh, no, sir, it's not you he's afraid of. After all, why would he be afraid?
You beat me, but who the heck are you?
They call me Dances with Chipmunks from Brooklyn, yeah.
Brooklyn? I never heard of that place before. Oh, well, it's gonna take more than a couple of lucky shots and a funky name to beat me out of that first place trophy. It's solid gold. All right, finalists, listen. Now, the rules
Hey,
are...
Sheriff, you're going to put that apple on your head and we're going to shoot blindfolded, right?
No. I make the rules here, all right? So just shut up. Elroy, you'll be the first to shoot. Okay, now, see these two apples? I guess a larger apple would be easier. Now you just have to hit them after I throw them in the air.
That's one. Ah! It's getting too low, Elroy. Don't shoot!
Yes. Mama told me an apple a day.
Keeps the surgeon away. What a rotten proverb.
Well, that's 2 hits for Elroy, and hardly anybody was nearly killed. How about the rest of you? Any challenges out there? Or am I going to eat these apples myself?
What's the matter, you chicken?
No way, Bud. Sheriff, prepare to fling fruit. I'll challenge him.
You short stuff? You really think you can hit an apple in the air? Well, 1 will be enough for you.
3 apples, Sheriff.
3 apples? Really? Whippersnapper just wants to spoil my lunch. Here's your 3 apples. So, here come.
Ready when you are, Sheriff. Me and my big mouth. Out of the way! Little John, stop! Ow! I am the greatest archer in all of the land. And the golden arrow belongs to me.
Not bad. How would you like to be my new lead henchman? The pay is $50 a week and all the apples you can eat.
Hey, wait a minute. I'm the lead henchman.
Not anymore. I could use a sharpshooter like you to help me catch a villain in these parts. He's a real no-goodnik called Robin Hood.
I already caught him for you, Chrome Dome, since I'm Robin Hood.
You think you should have told him that?
But that's impossible.
Oh, and thanks for the solid gold arrow. Bye.
Come back! Oh, why on a... That Robin really burns my biscuit.
The next day finds a new meat vendor on the streets of Nottingham.
Step right up, folks. We got ham hocks, we got beef hocks, we've got blocks of hocks on blocks. We got all the meat that's fit to eat, and for a price that can't be beat, penny a pound.
No way!
You heard right. A penny a pound for all the good folks of Nottingham.
Hold on, Sheriff. We'll buy all the meat you've got.
Ah, but I really doubt that you have that kind of money.
Go on. You just went and said the price was a penny a pound, didn't you?
It is unless you're the sheriff's henchman. For you guys, it's $10 a pound and going up.
That's not fair. Sheriff will hear about this.
Excuse me, boys, but I simply must get...
Whoa, lady, maybe you should think about a diet. Here you go. Who's next?
Oh, I wasn't really hungry anyway.
Oh, this guy's killing us.
Nobody can compete with those kind of prices. Hey, boys, how's the mug doing it?
He probably got his daddy to buy him the business as a hobby. Must be some kind of wise guy.
Oh, sorry, gentlemen. No more meat today.
So, wise guy, I see you did good business today.
Just lucky, I guess.
Maybe the sheriff ought to hear about... maybe the sheriff ought to hear about you coming with us for dinner. We're going over the restaurant right now.
So, you're inviting me to have dinner with the sheriff, are you? Allow me to have a word with my sidekick. Hey, Little John, round up the merry men and put into effect Operation Hoof in Mouth.
Roger, Robin.
So that's it, then.
Little John, with his varmint-infested log, headed back to Sherwood Forest to share his wisdom with the merry men.
Antler. Antler. Oh.
Meanwhile, at the brass spittoon...
Listen up, you schmoes. Well, this is supposed to be some of the best meat in the whole county, so let's dig in, everybody.
Good bread, good meat, good heavens, let's eat. Yum.
And with everyone just about to begin, Robin Hood suddenly pulls one of the sneakiest tricks in showbiz.
Last one to finish their dinner has to pick up the whole tab.
Oh? This is that mug I was telling you about, Sheriff. The one who was giving away all the meat. We think he might be real rich.
Rich people all eat like wild pigs.
No, but how else could he afford to sell his meat so cheap?
Well, looks like you guys are buying. Not only that, but since none of you took a bite, they have to take away your food now and serve the coffee.
There's no such rules as all this.
Here's your coffee, hon. My, someone's eyes were bigger than their stomach, weren't they?
Oh, I almost forgot. I've got something you meat eaters might want to take a look at. You like deer meat? This is an aerial photograph of a huge herd of deer I happen to know about.
What's an aerial photograph?
Never mind. 300 deer. That's how many juicy, tender deer there are in this herd.
Oh, where is this herd?
Ah, there's the catch. I'll show you where, but it's going to cost you $300.
A bucket, yeah? That's not so bad. I'll pay your price, you little weirdo.
How about a credit card?
The heck with credit cards. I'll pay you cash just as soon as I see those little deer.
All right, you've got yourself a deal. Bring the money, Sheriff, and we'll head for where those does are. Get it?
I can't believe it. All those deer will be mine.
Well, the sheriff's greed overcame what few brain cells he had, so he followed Robin Hood right into Sherwood Forest.
Say, little fella, how much farther till we get to... Oh, this place is scary.
No, what's scary is that the sheriff still hasn't seen through Robin's childish plot. Of course, they never ask me.
Uh-oh. There's a Robin Hood men and we're all alone.
Oh, don't worry about it. Little John!
Yo, Mr. Sheriff, sir, feast your eyes on these. Behold the magnificent wood deer.
There they are. Can't you just smell those venison steaks sizzling?
I did what I promised you.
Indeed you did, and here's your money.
Cracker. All right, merry men, I think it's time to make like bananas and split.
Come here, little dears. I'm going to round you all up. I'll start with you and... wait a minute. This deer's made of wood. A wood deer? Oh, no. No. Tell me this isn't happening. If this one is made of wood, then are all these deer made of wood? Oh, no. I think I know who that little butcher was. Robin Hood, you little varmint. I'll get you in it. I'll get to you, little so-and-so. Whatever.
So the sheriff decided to set a trap for Robin Hood, and for bait, he hauled inmate Marion on trumped-up charges of having too many items in the express checkout line. Of course, she wasn't guilty, except maybe of being a trashy dresser.
Hold me still, Johnny. Will you just hold still for a second? Now, just stand up there and be quiet. For her crime, Maid Marion's going to get whopped like this.
You can whomp me if you must, but I still don't think it's fair to count a six-pack of 6 separate items.
Someone help me! Help me! Oh, don't cry. Please don't cry, Miss Marion. Robin Hood better show pretty soon, or I might actually have to whomp. The press would be terrible.
Little John, having shrewdly appraised the situation, realizes the sheriff is up to no good and rushes back to inform Robin Hood. Unfortunately, Little John's brain really isn't powerful enough for him to run and still remember what it was he came to report.
John, come in and have some deer steak that's not made out of wood.
A big long and blonde rope John tied to running sheriff hanky spankers through the whomper.
Egads, he must be trying to tell us that the sheriff has captured Maid Marion.
Oh, yeah, that was it.
Good work. Now I'll need a disguise.
Well, how about your fuzzy pink bunny outfit? I love pink bunny outfits.
Oh, no, I wore that last week at the Archer's picnic.
And as the sun begins to set on Maid Marion...
Quiet! Just wait until Robin Hood comes and... What if Robin Hood doesn't show up? Maybe he doesn't care about this chick at all. What if I have to actually hang her just to satisfy this bloodthirsty mob? I've never hung anyone before. Of course, she is a pest. And there's that six-pack deal to consider.
Howard! Either whomp me or hang me or let me go!
Don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Please don't, please don't, please don't. Say, who are you?
Who do you think I am?
Well, you look like death warmed over.
Mm-hmm.
Have I got a job for you?
Help! Ah! Help! Ah! Help!
You must punish this prisoner for her crime, Sister Death.
No! Not that!
I shall chop off her head!
Robin.
You were expecting maybe Batman? Hurry up now. Go with Little John.
Good heavens, what a hunk you are.
Sheriff, I've disposed of the girl as you asked.
No, take her away, please. I can't stand the sight of blood.
Yes, it is rather a mess.
How can he be so... Huh? But...
Catch you later, Sheriff!
I can't believe it. I can't believe it.
Soon Little John and Robin Hood have made Marion safe and sound back at her shack.
That was sweet of you to save me, Robin.
Actually, I just love humiliating the sheriff.
Oh, admit it, Robin. You were helping to win my love.
Well, as long as you're not looking for any commitment.
Oh, don't be silly. It's not a very long cartoon.
Well, that depends on one's point of view, I guess.
Little John finally got Robin to leave Maid Marian's, but her next guests were already waiting in the wings or the bushes.
Robin Hood!
Our heroes head home happily, however. You'd think by now they'd realize every time they sing, disaster strikes.
Robin Hood! Maid Marian's all right, huh?
Makes a pretty mean omelet, that's for sure. She could kiss her.
And how? What the? That's Marian!
Little John and Robin Hood dashed back to Maid Marian's, only to find she did leave the oven on. Robin grabs a bucket of water. He's going to try to save the day. He's...
No, not on yourself. For the...
Oh, okay.
Marian!
Robin searches the flaming cottage himself, refusing to use the stunt double and driving his insurance company crazy. Thinking he's found Marion, he plunges to safety just as the fire reaches marshmallow toasting level.
Marion, speak to me! Oh, what the heck? It's a doll. There's a note. Your grill friend been captured, and we has taken her to Nottingham Castle. Oh, what terrible grammar! I'll have to teach them a lesson.
Robin Hood heads for the castle and arrives just as the annual sword fighting tournament is beginning. Pure coincidence, you think? No, just a convenient way to work in a big fight scene at the end of the show. How typical. Well, I guess we know who the king had his money on. Meanwhile, the sheriff heads for a secret meeting in the basement.
Well, Robin Hood, I'm glad you could make it in for the big tournament today. Can't wait to see you lose.
I'm not going to lose, you buckethead!
Oh, yes, you are. You're going to lose big time, my little friend, if you know what's good for you. You're going to throw your fight with Elroy, or that little blonde chickadee of yours is going to have an accident.
Robin!
Think about it.
What'll I do?
Luckily, Robin's friends walk softly and carry big sticks.
Pizza delivery. Huh? Hammer and pineapple. Oh. Maid Marian! Maid Marian! Maid Marian! Oh, sorry, lady. Ooh, yeah.
You must be looking forward to this, Robin.
Yeah, right.
As the two contestants approach the center of the arena, the sheriff is heading for the top of the tower. Why? How should I know? I'm just the narrator.
Here's to a fair fight, Sir Robin Hood. I intend to get my revenge for your lucky victory in archery.
Maybe today is your lucky day.
En garde. Okay, Blondie. I want you to have a good view of your precious Robin Hood fighting for you down there on account of because he's going to lose. That is, sweetie, it's a sure thing. You might want to bet a few bucks on Sir Elroy yourself. See, Robin Hood's got to lose because he knows what will happen to you if he doesn't. And then, of course, there's a little matter of the crummy sword I gave him to fight Elroy with, while Elroy's got a real one.
In the arena, the fight's at a fever pitch, I suppose. Robin Hood fending off Elroy's thrusts, but unable to go on the attack, what with Maid Marian's feet hanging over him.
You mean her face?
Oh, right. Sorry.
I've got a good idea. You show me where May Marian is, or I'll do this.
Oh, you mean if I tell you she's right up in the tower, you won't do that? Right?
Uh-huh. Unaware that Little John is almost there, down in the arena, Robin Hood lets down his guard.
The sheriff has Marion!
And I've got you.
Hey, you cut my shirt! And you got ketchup on it! You're going to pay for my dry cleaning, Elroy!
No chance, pal. And I've got a few more alterations to make.
Robin Hood fought on, but couldn't help feeling a little embarrassed wearing a ripped shirt in public. Meanwhile, Little John has remembered where he was going.
Right. All right.
Didn't anyone ever teach you to open a door before going through it?
Give me the girl, yeah, right now.
I don't think so, and you'd better put that log down before Blondie here takes a trip, if you know what I mean.
Robin, I need you! Robin, up here! I think I'm being outsmarted. Robin.
What the? Oh, my Marion!
Whoop, no more sword.
Robin Hood springs into action again. Thanks to arts and crafts at summer camp, he's able to fashion a crude bow and lines up his shot. I never got to go to summer camp. How?
Quiet, you! I'm aiming!
Oh, sorry.
Oh, put me down, you big oaf! Put me down! Put me down! Oh, nice little chipmunky monkey.
Robin! How? How can I ever thank you? You and Little John.
Well,
Robin Hood did manage to think of something he wanted. And while Little John got what royal sidekicks usually get, which is diddly, Robin got his shirt fixed up, the king got to wave his little hanky some more, the crowd got to roar their approval, the sheriff got humiliated once again and tied up to boot, and Robin got the girl. Well, I could have told you he would. That's the way these stories usually end. Of course, no one ever asks me. You know, I wouldn't even mind seeing the bad guy win once in a while. It just might... Hey, don't turn my mic off.